Alright, hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabby and welcome to Imperfect Movie Stills. So, welcome to my very first video. I've never really done this before, but I'm really excited to do this. I got the idea from this Twitter post where this person said, drop a still of a movie and I'll do a shitty drawing of it. And I was like, I could do that. So, I was like, why the fuck not? I hope this isn't like plagiarism. I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. I just decided to do it myself and do it for YouTube. I've always been a huge movie nerd and I've always drawn. I actually haven't drawn in years. So this first picture is going to come out it's going to be what it is. I mean, the name of the channel is Imperfect for a very obvious reason, which you will come to see. In high school, I went to an arts high school and my major was in visual art. So I used to draw like practically every day for like 2 years. I've always drawn my whole life, but I really stopped once I got to college because I just really didn't have the time. I wasn't majoring in visual art. I was majoring in film when I went to college. So I was like, I need something to do. I miss drawing, but I don't really have a real reason to draw. Also, paper is expensive. What the fuck am I doing right here? I promise you I was distracted doing something. I'm sorry. But anyways, what was I saying? Damn. I don't even know. I'm just upset that I was distracted for so long. But anyways, I didn't have time to draw when I was in college because I was majoring in film and I really do miss doing it and I didn't really have a reason to do it. So this is why we're here. And so I thought, since I liked that thread on Twitter, I could just do it here. I feel like I just repeated myself, but y'all get the gag. We're drawing stills for movies and they're gonna come out kind of bad. I figure if I do this for a while, I'll be able to get my knack for drawing again and actually become good. I beat myself up as an artist. I try not to be a perfectionist, but it's really difficult. So it's gonna be what it is. It is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. And fuck it, So the movie that I decided to do today was a still from Charlie's Angels 2 Full Throttle. And I wanted to do it because I love these movies. I do not claim the newest one. I do not care. I don't like them. I didn't watch them, so I'm being very biased about something I haven't seen. Nonetheless, I'm not going to watch it. We jack Charlie's Angels 1 and 2 with Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and Cameron Diaz because that's where it's at. And I recently just watched them on Netflix, who I have a bone to pick with. I don't know if y'all know this because I don't know people who like avidly watch this movie like I do, but Netflix has this really irritating habit of always putting the movies on Netflix and then immediately taking it off. Charlie's Angels was only on Netflix for like a month. And I know this because I was talking about it for a month. I was telling people to watch it. I always tell people, y'all gotta watch the damn movie because they take it off. And they don't keep the movie on that long. And normally they only have one of the movies. But they actually had 1 and 2. I hadn't seen 1 in probably well over a decade. I gotta say, 2 has always been my favorite for many reasons. I mean, come on. Right now we're drawing Bernie Mac. Rest in peace to Bernie. He was a real one. He was so funny. But it was just a funnier movie to me, and the action scenes were even more lit. I really love Charlie's Angels 2. I mean, what kills me is the cameo list in this movie. It's Carrie Fisher, Bruce Willis, Bernie Mac, Shia LaBeouf, which is John Cleese. There's like so many people that just cameoed in this movie, even in the first one, but there was even more in the second movie. So I was like, yeah, why haven't y'all seen this movie? I was getting into an argument with a friend of mine because she said she hadn't seen it and she'd rather watch the newer one. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why would you not at least watch the original first? The baddest bitches, come on. And not to mention Destiny's Child made the hit song for the first movie, Independent Women. I mean, come on. She literally says, Lucy Liu with my girl Drew, Cameron D, and Destiny, Charlie's Angels, come on. Like, come on. So I really love this movie, and I think one of the main reasons why I love the Charlie's Angels movies from the early 2000s is because these were amongst the first DVDs I actually had access to. Yeah, I am a DVD queen. I don't have the DVDs like I used to, but if it were up to me and I had the space, I would totally, like, just absolutely have a bunch of DVDs again, because then I don't have to deal with Netflix's bullshit, like them taking off the They always do it with Charlie's Angels. I don't know what it is. So as you can see, I'm just about done with like my first like outline sketch. I haven't sketched in so long. I'm just looking at this. I just get so irritated when I look at my sketches because I just feel like my sketching is bad. The lines are like hairy and I don't really like that. I'm making Drew look like an old lady. Like, wait till I finish, you're gonna see how much of an old lady she looks like. You know, maybe you wouldn't think she looks like an old lady if I didn't tell you, but personally, she looks like an old lady to me. But hey, we're here, we're thriving, we're breathing air, and we are live. So yeah, I really am all over the place and just shocked that I don't really know what to say. What can I say? Well, one thing I can say is that, as you can't tell already, I am a huge film nerd, and that's also why I decided to do this channel. I think that's what I was saying earlier before I got distracted, was that I really wanted to combine my love of film with drawing, because like I said, I don't draw as much as I used to. I used to draw all the time as a kid. I used to draw in high school, and I just haven't really had the time. And it's really difficult to draw these days for me because I've had to move a lot when I was in college, and let me just tell you, books get heavy. Sketchbooks get really heavy. They get really heavy. You know, nowadays I see like people on YouTube, they like draw like on like a computer. I think I'm too old school for that. Imagine feeling old at 23. I don't know, like if I had the funds to buy like a like an iPad to do sketching on, then I would be able to do it. Doesn't that look like a finger? I end up erasing it because watch this. I was doing this and I was like, you see, this is a problem. I mean, another problem that you can see here is that they're different sizes, like the proportion is all wrong. They're all supposed to be sitting on a couch. You see, I gave up and I erased it. They're all supposed to be sitting on a couch. They should all be level, but you know, Cameron is on the left and her head is the biggest next to Lucy's, and it's just weird. You know, the portions are just so off the ball where they really need to be. But I was like, you know what, we'll let it be part of the charm. And I was like, we're just gonna go with it. I don't think it looks too bad considering I haven't drawn in years. I know whenever I draw something and people are around me, they're like, oh my god, Gabby, like you made this look so good, like you make it look so easy. I'd be struggling to do these little scraps. But I did have fun doing it. I was quite surprised. I got it done in under an hour. So I was like, look at me being a boss, like a boss bitch. Like, I'm excited. I really am. I am excited. Especially because growing up, when I drew when I was younger, I didn't really draw anything besides faces. I didn't really practice doing other stuff besides faces unless I was in class and I had to. And now it's proof that I really should have. I think the most I would stop at would be the shoulders, but trying to do anything else was like really difficult. You know, watching this in the replay, it looks really cool, except for Bernie. Bernie has no eyes. Have y'all ever attended a musical production of Annie? If you have, then you know that they always use that same cartoon drawing of Annie, you know, the white girl with the ginger hair and the no pupil having ass eyes. Yo, like when I was a kid, that used to actually scare me so much. Doesn't Drew look like an old lady? The lady all the way on the right. That's supposed to be Drew Barrymore. I blamed hair and her moderately receding hairline. I think also I gave her like, just wait till I finish coloring it in. She just really looks like an old lady, and I didn't really put a lot of effort into her hair. It just looked really challenging, and I really didn't want to put the effort into it. Even when I was in high school and I did realistic portraiture, just doing the face, I would really struggle with hair. Hair is very hard. It's very, y'all. Hair is really difficult. Like, you see how Cameron's hair came out it's like I can capture the shape, but then trying to get the shadows of it became a little difficult. So I try to clean it up here and give it some, I don't know if the word depth is the right word. I guess maybe, because I'm trying to add in some darker color so that the hair can kind of pop when I color it in later. But yeah, I regretted that last part with the dark tips. But I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Also, while I was coloring, I realized this 24 crayon pack, this 24 crayon pack is not going to cut it. What I need is that 64 pack. Because, I thought I had a good pack of colors. I was like, oh, this is diverse, I can do this. And then I sat down to color these and I was like, oh no, this needs to be more extensive. Especially when I had to use apricot for everybody's skin tone. Except Bernie, obviously. But what pissed me off with Bernie, I like how I colored with that red and you see nothing. You see nothing. But, we used what we had. I guess I could talk about the movie too. I rewatched the movie and the movie is always so kick-ass to me. Although every time I watch it, I'm like, this is so nonsensical. There's a scene in the second movie when, wait, before I get into that part, I just want to talk about how irritated I was. In my entire 24 pack of crayons, there's only one brown color. So I had to mix it with this black to see if I could make his hair a little bit darker, because I didn't want his skin to be the same color as his hair, and I didn't want to have to press my crayon down with pressure to make it quote unquote darker, because knowing me, I'm gonna break the damn crayon. But like I said, I was gonna talk about there's a scene in the second movie when they have to go investigate this guy that died. So they go to his house, and after they con the dummy policeman that's guarding the house, they go inside and they're scanning everything and checking for all this information. And it's so weird how they would just be on the nose about something. Dylan, who's Drew Barrymore's character, she takes this wand that shows stuff you can't see with regular eyes. I don't know what the hell it's called. And she sees a footprint, and she's like, I have a print. And she said the exact type and year of the Nike Jordan shoe the dude had on. The Killer, supposedly. No, it is the Killer. The Killer. She knew exactly what Nike brand, specific type of shoe that came out on the specific date and the specific year, and that she could tell just from the print that this. Oh my God, what? Sorry, I got distracted by the marker. She could tell that he has weight distribution problems from the way the print was on the floor. The print would have been different had he had equal distribution, and then they were able to deduct that he had some sort of ligament surgery in the past year. And it's what? This is so dumb. I don't care how dumb it is. I love this movie. There are so many stupid, dumb moments in this movie, and I will never care enough to hate the movie or talk bad about it. Never. You see, this marker was hating on me, distracting me and stuff. But the action was so lit to me. I just loved it. I think everybody should watch it, but I really don't know how you're going to be able to watch it now, because Netflix be playing and they always take it off. So my advice to y'all is that if y'all want to watch Charlie's Angels and you want to watch it when Netflix has it on, you need to watch it immediately. I don't know what type of deal they have going on, but they always, and I mean always, take it off. I don't know why they always take it off. My camera was bugging here, straight up. That's better. I don't know why it was tripping. I had it on autofocus. I really hate autofocus on a camera, because at least with my camera, I have a DSLR, and I hate recording with it. I have to use a mic like I'm using right now, although you should use a mic. But still, I hate it because when you have it in autofocus, the camera makes noise. Oh my God, we're about to see Drew become an old lady. I wonder if I did her dirty with the lime green, because her shirt was a darker green, but like I said, this 24 pack of crayons is not cutting it. I feel like Lucy Liu, her head is kind of shaped like Quagmire, I don't know. And then she's got a mole coming out because I didn't do that outline correctly. I'm just gonna nitpick the hell of it. I think the person that looks the best is between Bernie and Cameron. Looking at it in hindsight, I think Cameron's hair looks better. And this is the picture I took it from. Terrible quality, but we did what we could. Thanks for tuning in, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.